What is up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C, and welcome to the Tasha C Show. Shout out to my podcast and YouTube fam, husband, love, and all the above. And if you're not a part of my podcast fam and you are liking what you are listening to, go ahead and click that follow button so you can go back to my previous episodes of this podcast and for the future ones. And if you're listening or watching a video, listening to me or watching a video on YouTube, don't forget, to go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's for free, and click the notifications bell for previous and future videos. And y'all, it is October 22nd at 12:12 p.m. Yeah, y'all. Y'all heard it correctly, because, most of the time I do my podcast, they're usually at nighttime. But today, y'all, I plan on, this is my goal, that this will be the last episode of this month, okay? And y'all will see me next month. My sleeping pattern was off, excuse me still. This yawn seems, I swear, it seems like I yawn during the podcast. Okay? Now, I'm, about to talk. There's a lot of stuff as usual, y'all. I'll be talking by myself, not even having a co-host or anybody feature or nothing. So this is going to be long because there's a lot of stuff that is going on. Of course, Mercury retrograde, will be done, November 3rd. My parents' anniversary, is on November the 3rd. Voting, general last day to, actually be living in the U.S., November the 3rd. Okay, a lot of stuff is going down November the 3rd. Okay, so, that's going to be interesting. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and get my last podcast in, or my Halloween special. There's a lot of trick-or-treating there, or tricking and treats and all this other stuff going on. I've got to update my mail stuff. Still pending about the bed. If y'all listened before about, hopefully, it's finally refunded. For now that the bed that never came, or damn near came a whole season later. I got actually a notification email yesterday from the department of Julia's place. So even though I've been saying I was going, do any more business more, I might have to take my words back, y'all, because now I had got a response yesterday from one of their customer service representatives, and they said they would update me because I did make an error. I asked about an update about, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, one of the packages that I already had, but I finally had looked at it. But the other one where it was missing about 95% of my, percentage of the package items, they said they were going to send it, and I seen today that they're saying they're sending the package, for FX. So, I get the rest of my stuff. So since they did that, I'm like, well, I can't sit here and talk about I ain't gonna give them any more business. Well, that was the only reason why I was not going to order them. The same reason also with Camille Rose, at first. But like I said, there a lot of these delays and everything going on, or even responses getting packages and / emails, was some of the problem. So I'm like, I had to take that back, y'all. The way it's going, I might have to, eat my words a little bit, and just do business with them in the future as well. Okay. Besides that, oh gosh, I kept, like I said, trying to print out some stuff. Like I said, usual, Mercury retrograde stuff. Yesterday I had a phone appointment with, basically a doctor's, basically an update medication, y'all. And I never was given actually a call, because usually ever since Rona been out here, I'm usually given a call the day afterwards, or the day of, after speaking, to update my medication, or one of my prescriptions, actually, one of them, rather. And usually they give me the date, the next time I have, quote, the phone appointment. I didn't know until yesterday, and then the lady doctor, called me, whatever. It's not like I went to get, harassment or something. Not yesterday. But I did not even know when my appointment was because I was never given that. And I was like, well, I was going to call them. But I was glad I was able to, get in touch with her where I wouldn't have to say reschedule. But I was actually never given a call. And every other times I was given a call. And at least even today, they at least called me for my next appointment. Okay, so I'm like, okay, great. So, now back to what I was saying. Now, there has been a lot of stuff, and like I said, I know as usual. Some stuff I didn't go into, and some stuff I was just like, I'm going to wait until, I get, some more information. So, like I said, okay, let's see. Oh, all right. I'll probably look at that also as well because that was a pop-up. Now, my first story, instead of going to Instagram at first, I wanted to go and look at this article from USA Today by Associated Press, which is 12:06 a.m. at the Eastern. What is it? Eastern time, October 26th, yesterday. They also would have all said, which I also be to my question by police passenger arrested for a weapon. Now, I also have a couple of them bookmarked, a couple posts on there that I may not go into, but I also, that was one of the items that I did not get in touch to talk about last time I was talking, so hopefully it's not remember. Now, I was talking about before about this young gentleman, like Silento charged with, driving 143 miles per hour, told cops it was okay because he's not a regular person. Now, I also had said beforehand that about he had problems where I think it was a domestic dispute and he was charged, but obviously he was able to post bail because he was able to do this. Now, if y'all don't know about Silento, he made a popular song that was kind of like, that went viral and was popular, but it seemed to be his only, one hit, and it came out like 2015 and 2015 or early 2016, and that's the last time we heard him. But if you heard this on Watch Me Whip and Watch Me Nay Nay, that's him. Ooh, 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 yeah. Okay, Atlanta rapper Silento was arrested Friday and accused of driving 145 miles per hour on Interstate 85, authorities said. Silento Richard Ricky Lamar Hawk was charged with reckless driving, speeding, failure to maintain lane, and improper stopping, news outlets reported. A police report said Hawk was pulled over around 3 a.m. after officer witnessed Hawk's white BMW swerving around solo cars. The report said Hawk initially argued with the officer about how fast he was going and insisted that he'd done nothing wrong. See. Later, Hawk told the officer he was speeding because he normally gets followed by when leaving events. The report says, what event was he leaving? And I'm not trying to sit here and talk about because, like I said, him only have that one popular hit. Okay. What event? Now, I know some people acting like Rona ain't put there, like I said, Tootsie Roll and Nay her ass all across every damn where, especially since she's up here bringing the second wave / the other baddest bitch, Rona number 2, second wave out here. But it's like, again, what event was he leaving? There are some people who still follow rules and are doing social distancing, masks, and all this other stuff, okay? But anyway, let me continue. The Watch Me with Nene rapper said that he was at a club promoting his new song and that he could go 135 minutes because he's not a quote-unquote regular person, the report says. See, there's some issues, right there, like thinking he's a important person. Now, he just said he was not going fast, and he changed it to he was going fast. So there are some issues there, okay, beforehand. It was unclear whether Hawk had an attorney who would comment on his behalf. The arrest comes a month after Hawk was charged, and this is highlighted, with assault with a deadly weapon. Hawk was accused of walking into an unlocked stranger's home in Valley Village area of Los Angeles and swinging a hatchet at two people inside him before one of them disarmed him. Prior to the arrest, prior to that, y'all, he was charged with inflicting corporal punishment on a spouse of cohabiting at a Santa Ana home on August 28th. Okay, and they just giving him bond. Apparently, this dude, and not trying to justify, will probably may need also need jail. There's a mental issue and or slash self-medication and or slash problems, because he okay, the first time it was a warning on August 28th, okay, a couple months ago, sometime, okay. Then he was arrested again. Now now, for the grace of God, he didn't injure / get himself killed or had anybody else oh gosh, there's so many issues like that, but just I can't, because it's just that sometimes there's so many red flags and people just cut up the flags and dye them to make them white and pretend like there's nothing's going on. Okay, now this was something I was about to talk about, but since I see US Today is covering this as well, let me go ahead and talk about this. Okay, now Offset was basically not questioned, harassed, as far as I'm concerned. I honestly didn't watch the whole little video. He was detained by the police and let go of, and it was also allegedly, on my timeline, but that somebody was arrested, but it was only one particular one, and that's why I don't remember my top of the head. It was kind of like somebody said somebody was arrested type of thing, but it wasn't anything or information that sat there and said whether or not it can say that the sites and sources were credible, or it was nothing more, y'all, but just he say, she say shit. Okay? So, here's the article, also from US Day, that was published on 1:21 p.m., October 20th, 2020. And also, now they said it updated on 7:22 p.m., October 25th still. Okay, from Staff and Writers Reports. Okay, it's Cardi B's husband Offset's questioned by police, passenger arrested for concealed weapon. Now, I just noticed this too. I know Cardi B is not properly, is more quote quote known, even though Offset wasn't one of the most popular rap groups. And it is still popular. I don't know if the niggas gonna come with any more albums, but I mean, they got enough if they decide to disband and just go separate and just feature themselves on future projects. Rapping project, whatever. But, they got as Cardi B's husband. They could have just said, rapper and Migos member and Cardi B's husband. They just said, like, Cardi B's husband, like, he ain't got his own career. I just noticed that. I mean, B was popping. Migos was popping. Slash Office, they were popping around the time of each other. I'm sorry I'm going on a tangent, a little rant. But, I'm just like, why are they referring to this like he had nothing going on before? Now he just Cardi B husband? Okay. Questioned by police, passenger arrested for concealed weapon. Beverly Hills, California. Passenger and car driven by Migos rapper. Oh, now they put in an article. Okay. Was arrested Saturday evening on charges of carrying a concealed loaded a firearm in public, police said. The Beverly Hills Police Department tweeted that 20-year-old Marcelo Alamat, I'm about to, Jason Michael Myers, these words, who shared a last name with Offset's wife. Oh, that's one of her fam. Rapper Cardi B, a.k.a. Her government name, which I'm not about to tear up at all, is being held on a $35,000 bail. Offset, which I'm also not about to mess his names up, aka look it up and Google yourself. A last name you get a K, last name it will C. They have some unique ass names, I'll tell you that. Okay, live streamed himself on Instagram being questioned by police. He was later policed. The video was widely shared on social media before being deleted. In it, officer tells officer he won't exit the vehicle because you got guns out, and I'm not going to move. You see, yeah. Money, I don't care how much money you have or status, popularity. If people see you black or they see something else, if you're, another person of color or something like that, or they don't like something about you, whatever, that don't mean nothing. Bullet and depending who decides to use, there's no discrimination against fuckery. Okay, unfortunately, okay? But anyway, artist and philanthropist Offset was detained by the Beverly Hills Police Department following attack by aggressive Trump supporters. I like to call Klans members because aggressive Trump supporters. He was released shortly after Darian Perry, Offset's publicist, told U.S. Today in a statement. Offset thanks his fans for support and wishes everyone peace and safety during these times. He encouraged everyone to get out and vote because nothing changes if nothing changes. Yeah, also it seemed like he was doing, I didn't watch it complete with D Nice and DJ Thing, and he was doing like they do a part live together to try to promote voting. Okay. In a video, officer tell officers he's being pulled up because we were told you were waving guns. I'm a celebrity, you know who I am. I'm Offset from the Migos. I'm sorry, I could have said a private reply. You just watched somebody beat my car up with a flag. Okay, that might be a lawsuit. I kind of smell that in the air. An officer didn't reach us inside to open window to lock the door to remove him from the car. They ain't supposed to be doing what? See, if he got that all tape, deleted or whatever, like I said, I only seen a little part of it because, I just can't keep stunning people get harassed because we're black. This is why all Black Lives Matters is important, because it seems to be, again, people keep devaluing like okay, you know what? Police said they received information, in other words, probably, a couple Karens and Christophers. Okay. Christophers and Scotts. Okay. Said that they received information from passerbys about a person who pointed a weapon at him from a vehicle near South Santa Monica Boulevard on North Beverly Drive. The passerby provided license plates and patrol units stopped the vehicle, investigated. Officials added reports that Offset have been arrested were inaccurate. Okay. Again, just being black. That's what he got pulled over for, being black. Okay. I bet they were like, they said it was African. He's African American. Fuckers. Bitch. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the people support. KKK. I'm sorry. Did I slip out and say that? No, I didn't. I meant to say that. We'll go back to them a little later, okay? But anyways, another rapper who came out around before, 2007, 2010. And one of the main hits again was from Hurricane Chris, the rapper, A Bay. Okay, one of the most popular hits of him, known for it. And there's some trouble with him too. It's like, what the hell is going on here? Now, this was reported, this is from Khalees Wills, and this is from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution on Sunday, like I said, 25th, 5:31 p.m. Hurricane Chris indicted on murder charges in Louisiana. Rapper Hurricane Kiss was indicted on murder charges during the recent Carroll Parish grand jury session in Silento, Louisiana. The Silento Times reported that the 31-year-old rapper, whose real name is Christopher Jerron Dooley, was indicted on second murder charges. Oof. The indictment is connected with the June 19th death of Desiree Ferris Jr., 32. In the incident, Ferris was shot multiple times at the gas station after he and Dooley got a fight over Dooley's vehicle. He was taken to a hospital for treatment but later died. Oof. Early reports from police at the time said Dooley shot Ferris thinking he was attempting to steal his vehicle, but police said in a news release that surveillance footage showed that Dooley did not act in self-defense. The vehicle, a 2015 Mercedes sedan, was reported stolen. Dooley was also charged with illegal possession of a stolen vehicle. Damn. He is out on bond, the Silento Times reported. Dooley's best known for the song A Bay. Released in 2007. His last album was released in 2009. Oof. Well, if he was on some BS, he got an answer for that. That's all I can say with that one. And take it there. You gotta wipe your hands with that, whatever, But, okay, so not only is he charged immortal, is if it's a stolen vehicle, could he be charged, if that's been correctly, could he be charged with also auto theft as well? I don't know about, the court systems and stuff like that, whatever. But anyway, that's just a sad, messed up thing, whatever the case is. If a person just lost their life just because, okay. It's so messed up. And Hurricane Chris not put in himself position where he took somebody's life for what? What was justification of that? Well, anyway, now the Giro, I'm up here sounding like I want some food, whatever. Talking about some gyro. I mean, gyro. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Now, they also, have an Instagram page, and they also have an article. And this is interesting. Okay, the author of this particular of this article is Christian Spencer. And this was published on October 24th, 2020. And Marvel's Blade TV reboot will have an all-writing team. Oh, he's such a talented actor, and I'm about to get his... Okay, let me do my best. Mahershala Ali is set to play the main character in the books. Now, this is dope, y'all. Now, I'll say this. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know till like last year before last, there was a difference. There were two different teams, Marvels and DC. So don't get mad at me, y'all. I didn't know the difference. But I have watched. I didn't watch the other sequels, but I did see Blade, the first movie. Okay, which originally was Wesley Snipes, and I think that's based on a comic character who fights vampires, but he's half vampire, I think. Okay. But here we go. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, TV reboot of Blade, the story of Black Vampire Slayer, will be getting the same editorial treatment as Black Panther. Wakanda Forever, a mostly black writing team to tell the story. The Blade TV series, which does not have a scheduled release date on Disney Plus. Okay, the reason why I'm pausing this, so Disney Plus, is they going to keep it PG-13 or going to allow us to be rated R. Will have a black talent writing the film script. Like other studios, Marvel Studios wants to diversify its movie production. The 2018 Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, I'm sorry, I had to say it again, God rest his soul, Chadwick Boseman, is the 12th highest grossing movie in U.S. box offices after making $1.3 billion worldwide. In order to keep up that momentum, Disney is searching for a black writing team for Blade, the director reported. Information on TV show is scarce, but as Girls Previous reporter Mahershala Ali is set to play the main character in Eric Books. That's a good choice, okay. Ali is more than qualified for the role, having won two Oscars, uno dos, for his work in Green Book and Moonlight. Ali has also played countless other roles in movies, such like Hidden Figures, The Battle Angel, and most recently the third season of the HBO drama series True Detective. The original Blade franchise starred Wesley Snipes and was first released in 1998. The movie had two spin-offs, Blade 2 in 2002 and Blade Trinity in 2004. And that's it for that one. So that's exciting, y'all. But like I said, I could have sworn Blade was a rated R. I don't think they were PG-13 and under. So I'm kind of warning, consider Disney Plus, even though technically a lot of their subject matter that I've seen as a kid and even has grown up is supposedly allegedly fun. But y'all, did y'all ever see Back 100 Dame? That shit was not meant for no kids. That was some pressing ass stuff. And Bambi, and then they begin, you got the racist stuff was in there. They always kill off somebody's mama, all this other stuff, and just, it's so many issues, racist. Yes, the master, remember, zippity-doo-dah? I didn't know for years we up here, singing slavery songs and shit and acting like that is okay. Like I said, y'all been saying, what is that movie? Whatever it is, I'm a slave, yes, a master. That's what I'm gonna call it. I know that's not the name, whatever, but they don't even show that movie more because racist this. Okay, like I said. So I'm kind of wondering how they're going to do this because I'm surprised it's not on Netflix or even try to revise Hulu. And speaking of that, y'all, before I start getting on to some more topics. Y'all, have y'all ever watched the Charlie Brown specials? They used to come on, whatever, right? They are getting, you got to go to Apple T now to see them, unless you found a streaming service on your own and be able to get it, y'all. The tradition used to be that they'll play, even though Charlie Brown's some sad ass shit, I'm like, these kids need some therapy, and some, some positive vibes, because, and maybe a couple rose quartz and stuff, crystals, because, Charlie Brown is like, I watched it every year, but I liked the Rudolph's Reindeer, those type of things more, the puppet animation type of stuff, somewhat. I forgot what is the correct term for that type of cartoon, but I liked that more than that damn Charlie Brown, but I watched it, especially the Christmas one more so. But, they're supposed to be having their original series on there, and I guess if people were looking for, because I had a Thanksgiving special, Christmas special, and a Halloween special, y'all. They supposed to be having them when you got to see them some Apple Plus. Now, unless Apple Plus, you get some free month and stuff like that, or a lot of, these streaming spaces, unless there's a discount, or like free first month, or free whatever. A lot of people don't sometimes, depending on what the streaming service is, do not stick with it. Unless, like I said, it is like Netflix in some cases, like Hulu. Some people try to stay with Disney Plus, but Netflix being one of the main ones, and I think sometimes at times maybe there's some people got Hulu, and now you got HBO Max. You don't want to be a million streaming stations. Not everybody can afford those. Shoot. Now, speaking of streaming services that's about to die, like I said, hopefully Apple Plus will have enough stuff they can stay up, whatever, But I'm like, that's pretty sad. People were looking forward to watching depressing ass kids and stuff, but still, it was tradition. Y'all ain't getting that now. Y'all gotta get a streaming service to see that stuff. QB. Now, QB, y'all, has died after 6 months. I forgot to say that on my last podcast. They have died after only being 6 months. I remember watching YouTube and, watching the ads, y'all. And, y'all, YouTube, y'all, just one of them free ways, but one of the most crucial ways as possible, main way to support people you are subscribed to have monetization, y'all. Quick hint is if you watch the commercials. Or if there's one, they got a whole damn series and they like 15 or like 10 minutes long, or even of that, try to still, at least give it a minute or two and then say skip ads if you have to do that. Because sometimes they'll be putting a whole damn show for a whole hour, But what I meant to say is that watching some of these ads when QB was coming out, they were having hints. And it's like, it has supposed to be they'll have series or a show less than 10 minutes less. And here's the thing here. What I heard, it was only on one platform. It, wasn't like you had access to like see all these series and stuff. And nobody said, regardless how many people came in and was really checking for it. So they had died, y'all. So I know y'all probably, some of y'all are truly will miss QB. Okay. But they are like going bye-bye. Okay. I'm like, they were for 6 months. They must have been advertised about a whole year, because I remember the damn commercials and stuff. But yeah, y'all. Let's see here. Now let's get on to let's start it. Some of the Instagram stuff. I don't get into y'all. Either I won't get to it or won't get into it until next week's. Okay, I mean next month. I meant to say. Sorry, but anyways. Now, the first story I wanted to go into real quick is, if it lets me load up. Okay. Now, one thing I want to monitor quick. Now, if y'all heard about the rapper Slim Flood, they used to be popular. Well, he used to have businesses, like I think he was in real estate and had his thing, whatever. But it was more popular like in the early 2000s, mid-2000s, whatever. Or one of his tracks, I Ain't the Trick or Treat, was produced by the Neptunes. And I know, like, he used to go with Latoya Luckett back in the day. Cheetah had a whole baby about her, I think, or something like that. And then on top of that, he, his views on, it's like it's more so known for like him always saying stuff, no business saying stuff about like trying to make it seem like Sierra. I'm like, why is he worried about Sierra being with her husband, Russ Danger Wilson? But okay, and it's interesting views on relationships and people. Now he been trying to shoot his shot at Meg Thee Stallion on and off for what, about at least a year now. Like the Shade Room has posted again, he is tempted. It's like every 3 to 4 months that he tries to shoot his shot. And this man, I mean, yeah, he looks good to be in the 45 plus up club, but Megan is still in her 20s and he's still trying to shoot his shot at this young lady. Okay, here's the stat she tried on, she's advertising, Savage Fenty. Get your lingerie if you can from Savage Fenty today, okay? Plug, okay? They got from the tiny petite women until, women to the fluffy side. Fluffy plus, okay? Now, and here he goes again. Come on with your fine ass home with this huggy stuff. He been trying to shoot his shot. It's like, let her be. Let her be. Damn it. Okay, let her be. Stop it. Oh, and going back to the Offset story, let's go to official Kim Barbie, which I've been grown to love that post, his page. Now, there was a post at the same time when they were messing with Offset and the rest of the crew in them cars. And I remember seeing a post where, Cardi B, was posted, one of the big cars that I can't pronounce and probably won't drive in my lifetime. I'm not trying to make a face. I just don't know. I don't know if it was Robo Smack or whatever, right? And she was going, like when she see her husband and they putting her man in handcuffs. Now, not to go, we already know, how some people feel. And I go like, that's them. Hopefully they marriage to work, just whatever. But, I mean, even though she had every right to go in there to check her because she was about to go in there, but she came in, that's just how natural her walk is. She came in there on, just on some bad bitch stuff without even trying. I don't like to say, you're the big bag boss, whatever. Okay, she the boss. She the boss chick, okay? She came on the boss. Because when she's about to check whatever, they, even the pops and even the bodyguards had to hold her ass back. Because I don't understand, what the hell is going on? And here's the title article, Big Move. Cardi B wasn't about to let those racist cops come for a hubby Offset. And I agree. Taking coverage, that was some BS, okay? And here's what Kim Barbie say. Big Barties is all of us when you mess with our man and family. Clap on every pronunciation on word, okay? Hodges. Over the weekend, Offset was detained after driving through a Trump 2020 rally in Beverly Hills, California. The entire thing was caught on video, showing Offset being ordered out of the car and handcuffed with no real merit of costs for doing so. And, like I said, if he can, he better sue. Our girl Cardi B wasn't too hard found, demanding answers about why her husband was being harassed. That's my husband. He came here to buy my purse. I just remember that she was about to smack. So yells Cardi told an officer question her, referring to her $100,000 Birkin bag shopping spree they went minutes prior. Why is there a gun? Why are you pointing a gun at him? Yo, let me record it. No, this is crazy. And she had every right to say it. Cardi's reaction was brought on by the police bringing Offset to the back of his orange Jeep to place him in cuffs. They have a gun. He's not armed. My husband is not armed. Continue, Cardi. She had every right. Okay. Offset was released without any charges. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Stay tuned for the next episode, Being Black and White Ass America. Shaking my head. Just hashtag Offset Cardi B. That is just completely ridiculous, but she did what she was supposed to do. Like, the reaction is just that's ridiculous. Like, again, I talked about that earlier, but that was pure fucking. But like I said, she really tried, but the way she came in, y'all, was like just naturally, they were going against just the superwoman shit. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't about to have that shit. I completely understood what the hell she was coming from. Again, here we go with Kanye West. He's running for mayor for the birthday present, a birthday cake, ice cream party, whatever. Poor man is not on his meds. Remember he was saying slavery is a choice. And again, I have an official Kim Barbie again. How Kanye said we don't need to have Black History Month. It's programming people. Again, he's either programming a chip, all this other stuff, whatever. And here we go again with a report for the official King Barbie on his Instagram page. At this point, let's give Kanye time out for being interviewed. Ching, ching, ching. Kanye West made his way back into the headlines over the weekend after expressing his controversial thoughts concerning Black History Month. The rapper called the annual celebration programming for Black people. During an appearance on Joe Rogan's Experience podcast, host Joe Rogan, the Jesus Rock rapper spoke for nearly 3 hours straight on a range of topics. It should be probably a bunch of erratic behavior included. West is discussing his relationship with God and the music industry, his complicated places to run, and his views on vast issues including racism in America. Around the 44-minute mark, the rapper drove deeper into his thoughts on Black History Month, a month designated to celebrate Black people's achievements, claiming it has ultimately been corrupted. Most Black people, because that's how he sounds now, we don't know where we come from. I think he meant to say, we think we came from slaves. We don't know our border life. Oh, some of us, our brothers' ancestors do run that we originally came from slaves and then we came from kings and queens as well. That, unfortunately, is a part of our history. Okay, let me continue. West began. He continued, we giving Black History Month. And we take that like it's some gift to us. No, it's programming to us. Racism doesn't end until we get a point where we stop having to put the word Black in front of it, because it's like we're putting a rim on a little bit of lower of ourselves. We shouldn't have to have a special box, a special month. What they show on Black History Month is getting us hosed out, remind us that we are slaves. What if we had remember when I cheated on you month? Remember when you got you first found the text messages? How does that make you feel? It makes you feel depleted and defeated. West's remarks sparked debate on social media from critics and fans who were divided on the rationality of his comments, including one Twitter user wrote, "Y'all thirst before thinking is causing you to believe that shit Kanye West is saying. Adding Coco Black is adding prestige, not lowering the bar. Black History Month wasn't wild. It's to celebrate. Forget Kanye and anyone buying that witch nilly shit he's kicking. Keep the video and find my reactions." Okay, now I'm gonna just say something real quick. That's whatever, right? But here's my thing. No, we should not only be just centered into one month as far as being celebrated. Now, first of all, Black History Month is not to be, quote, reminding of us of being about the torture and the loss of our freedom and so forth, the raping, the torture of our family members and stuff, and not giving freedom and so forth, and being in this position and so forth. But at the same time, it being also treated less than even being alive, a human being and so forth, or less than even value of an animal, or being some cases treated as animal. It also celebrate, like the accomplishments and achievements and stuff where, that's why when I have not done in several months our Kings and Queens next doors. Okay. But he's saying is if that is all Black history is putting it. But I will say this, it should not be that Black History Month should only be just accepted in 1 month. It should be accepted 365 days of the year. But again, he finds some way to say that it's just, set where it's just this month. But like I said, it's not about just saying, it's about just only reminding slavery and unfortunately the torture of violence, even people dying just to vote, or being tortured, being up just to vote, or just being treated as we are equal human beings, okay? That we're not less than. Black Lives Matter, okay? But it's his way of saying certain stuff. And some people agree, and I mean, that's their choice, whatever, about maybe just the way he worded it. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, whatever. But like I said, Black History Month is not to celebrate suffering. It is there to celebrate the achievements and people who have achieved. Like, there is so many gifts and talents. And also there's a lot of stuff that people have gotten credit for as far as inventions and songwriting and doing something to clean the environment stuff, where we as Black people, I this will never make me swear, but I'm Black first, okay? I'm a Black woman. But what I'm saying is that as far as all the achievements of recognizing that there is beauty there, and black girls walk, and black boys yours, and black men are kings, and so forth. It's that's what I was talking about. But and does Kanye West believe he's black? Because there's been a couple times recently with his so-called voting trail and stuff like that, he will attack a black woman when she asks him a question, but hugs a white woman who's opposed against him when he was up there venting about, remember, I was born at my child, which is like, okay, this shouldn't be put on a thing. This should be vented out and just... Just so much there. Just hopefully get himself together, because it's been on some other stuff. I didn't have it here about him. I'll probably remember myself. Hopefully I'll remember about him, still bullying this day, because Amber Rose left him, and now he continues to still bully or talk about her or whatever. It's just really ridiculous. He got kids and a whole wife, okay? Okay, y'all. Now, Coming to America 2 is supposed to be, I think Amazon Prime is the one who's supposed to get in, and they're supposed to come, I think in December or sometime beginning of this year. Now, we all know the Rona has affected the movie industry, and how maybe in the near future, or permanently or semi-permanently over a couple more years, how movies are maybe distribute, or how we see movies from now on, okay? So I know Coming to America is coming to a streaming service. And I know this is random, but if y'all seen the classic, one of those classic movies, Coming to America, for example, one of the characters, and also the reason one of the songs, it was a couple songs, at least three different, it was a lot of scenes that you remember, a certain saying and stuff out there, right? But one of the characters, remember, his family was, on the Sogo company. Just let it shine through. Okay, that's all y'all getting. Okay, I'm about to get no copyright. But anyway, a lot of black actors are, been slept on. And for example, Eric Lassay will not be reprising role for Coming to America 2. He will not appear in the highly anticipated comic Coming to America. Actor stars on NBC's said he will not reprise his roles as Derek Jeeks in the Coming to America sequel. And some people said, why should he, should not? The only thing is, it's like, say he had like a minor update, because the sister was, when he, his girl, was, ended up leaving him for Eddie Murphy's King Match. Spoiler alert, okay, y'all. But the sister, he was about to get with, the sister was like, let me take the clothes off, because they presented her, of course, on a little bit on thirsty side, not little, completely, the hair, just a desert, dried up desert type of thirsty they were making that woman. Okay, so it was showing us the possibility that she was gonna get with him. So that is something else, okay? But anyway, also, y'all, if y'all know about the living legend of BB King, not the living legend, the legend got rid of soul. The thrill is gone, okay? BB King. Now, if y'all heard, I've talked about this actor for Wendell Pierce, who is, again, another slept-on actor as far as I'm concerned, who does not get, his flowers while he's here. I first thought that he was going to be playing the role of a film about BB King, the legend. And here's on the Jasmine Brand again. I guess he's clarifying that what it is. Wendell Pierce clarifies upcoming BB King role after Jazz Legends estate says he misspoke. Okay. Oh, okay. This is my first time. I never paid attention that they got the offer and the date of this. Now, this was uploaded on October 26, 2020 by Toy Monet Creel. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Actor Wendell Pierce, 56, is setting the record straight after he appeared to claim he was taking a role on famous Blue Arts BB King. On Monday, October 19, Wendell Pierce tweeted, "We are official. Preparations begun on the film, and I will be honored to play the great BB King. Humbled." He followed with a sexy tweet, "I promised BB King before he died, I will honor him in a creative genius. An actor, American icon. While Wendell Pierce was intent on R&B King legacies, the actor's words didn't sit well with the late musician's estate. The chairman of B.B. King's estate, Versa Binsford, said that they were furious Pierce made the announcement. Binsford also said the news was untrue and that Pierce had not been confirmed. I mean, you also would go to finish following the darn, comment. And I mean, that's kind of messed up. Like, why? He looked just like him. He would play the hell out of the out of that role. I hope they changed their mind. Now, this is one, I don't know if I'm gonna go to Tiffany Haddish thing where Marlon Williams was talking about, but here in this one again, I know Tiffany Haddish like a couple months ago had spaz out, but it was like subliminal because I don't know who she was talking about. But here's another person, this thing she was talking about today. This is from a creative order story mode, again from Jasmine Brand. Okay, this is what she said. For this is for most of my exes, business pieces for different ones. I'm so sick of my fuckboys, and yes, you still a fuckboy, even if we were in a relationship, because you still was trying to fuck when it was over, boy. Stop reaching to me, trying to be my friend. I don't want to be your friend. Plus, you got a whole woman and babies on the way. We have been done for years, but you want a windfall of money and want to make that win go? Question mark. If I thought that would remove you from my entire life, I would. Just act like I never said I love you, cause who I was loving wasn't the real you. When the real you showed up, I was disappointed and disgusted. And she has like a throw like green emoji, like they say, please go far away. Peace and happiness upon you and your family. Ugh. That's too much information. You just actually supposed to just move on and live on, because I don't know who she talking about, but I mean, I would impress that person would be blocked. Blockety blocked. Okay. Because that's not even worth it. Okay. Now, also too, speaking of another film about legends that have left us. Now, Kenya Barris, who is known for such projects as Blackish, Mitchish, Grownish, Black as Fuck, AF of course. Kenya Barris will direct a coming Richard Pryor film. Kenya Barris has inked this latest project. The creator and executive producer Blackish is set to direct a biopic about the late comic icon Richard Pryor. Along with directing the project, which MGM has acquired the worldwide rights for, Kenya Barris will also write and produce it via his company, Cablo Inc. Society. Richard Pryor's widow Jennifer Lee Pryor and her company Tarnished Angel will also produce a film with Taurus Megzer of Levante Films. As Mercer will be the executive producer. So, I wonder who they chose. Oh, this is also by Char Patterson, by the way. It was also posted on October the 26th, 2020. So I wonder, I've been saying, I thought like, it's, who you think would be the possible actor? Would y'all think Mike Epps or Marlon Wayans would be the possible men to play? I could have sworn I heard about both of those men one time possibly playing the roles of, the comedic legend. Okay. But that's going to be an interesting role, and I wonder, how much going to cover. Now, I know when Richard Pryor was still living, he had somewhat of a semi-autographical film called JoJo Your Life is Calling, which he starred in himself. So, with that much stuff that, unfortunately, that Richard Pryor went on and had suffered from, and what he went through, which is a very interesting life, I wonder if they have a book where, they kind of talk about his life throughout, even before, after, when he was still alive or before, he passed. I'm going to check it out. I know one of his daughters, Rain Pryor, who used to be an actress. I mean, she's not the only actress, this is not the only thing she had called Headache Plaza. I know she had a biography as well about her life. Her name was Rain Pryor. I need to go and read that, because I don't think that's an auto book. I'll try to see if it is. But, yeah, so that'll be interesting to see who will be the, man to, to play that role. Sounds interesting. All right, y'all. Let me get back to another story. Now, before I go on this, I'm sending my condolences to Jamie Foxx and his family. Unfortunately, one of his sisters had passed away. If y'all remember her, Jamie Foxx had the song, I think in it came out 2009, 2010 or something like that. Around that time, it was a song called Blame on Alcohol, and he was his sister dancing the video, and also during the Grammys, he had his sister dancing as well. And now, heaven's gained another angel, and like I said, sending condolences, prayers, and positive vibes to the fact that his sister unfortunately has passed away. Also, Tyler Turner had wrote about her on his page, which he was the actor who played one of the famous roles at the top of the head is Menace to Society, and also played the role of, even though it was a small role, it was, the significance in the movie Belly. And also he was in Rumination video. Janet Jackson's Rumination video was younger on top of my head, but here's what Jamie Foxx had to say. I am shattered. This is also on Jansbury, by the way. My heart is shattered in a million pieces. My beautiful, loving sister, Denisha, has transitioned. I say transition because she'll always be alive. Anyone who knew my sis knew that she was a bright light. I can't tell you how many times we had parties at the house where she got on the dance floor, stole the show, and gave her boyfriend Chris Brown Fisher a run for his money. Well, I know she's in heaven right now, dancing with her wings on. Though my pain's unbelievable, I smile when I think about all the great memories that she left me. My family and her friends, from dancing to blaming in the Blaming video to dancing on the Grammys and becoming the ambassador to the global down syndrome, from sliding down my stairs with a grin as wide as the Rio Grande to serenades with all of her music. You have left a hole in my heart, but I will fill it with all the memories that you gave me. I love you with every ounce of me. Our family is shattered, but we will put the pieces back together with your love. And please keep my family in your prayers. We truly will. Jamie Foxx truly will. Oh, that's a lot right there. Whew. Okay, sorry y'all, I had to take a second. Okay, now from Jazz and Brand again by Shar Patterson on Dobson 6. Y'all, I might have to save this bookmark because I had to read this title twice. Tyler Perry, I repeat, Tyler Justice, he's hiring new writers and director. Can I get an amen? Hallelujah. On that one, okay. Oops, let me continue. After receiving lots of criticism for not having a writer's room for any of his shows and not really the best writer, Tyler Perry might have a change of heart. He said during a recent interview that he looks forward to allowing fresh and exciting talent to lead ranks in writing and directing his projects, giving him a chance to step back. And also, even if Tyler Perry was a phenomenal writer, producer, and all this other stuff, that is a lot to take in, and him, worth ethic. That will eventually, him trying to be a superhero and act like, he can't sleep, breathe, or whatever, taking all this extra time. He needs to be able, it also gives like great writers, hopefully, and producers, chance to shine and, get them chance to get some mags and get their wiles and purses filled. But also, like I said, you could crash and, we don't need to see that happen. But anyway, the depressing production development of Tyler Perry Studios are also added. We're super excited about the young and upcoming filmmakers and new writers that we're working with. Tyler has solidified his place in the industry. His brand is amazing and will continue to grow that. Then on the other side, we're working on promoting and providing a platform and advocating for this new talent, both in front and behind the camera. Ding, 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 ding! Ding, ding! Yeah, that's my special effect, y'all. Anyway, speaking of producing and talent, now this is on Ava's post, Ava DeBry, and there was a show and I still haven't watched it, and it was a limited series called Cherry State, which I thought, and it was just given one season. I heard it was actually a good show. and so forth. But I have not, like I said, watched it yet. I'm keeping it real. There's a lot of great shows I still need to, catch up myself with. Now, anyways, this is also was on Jasmine Brand, but I also follow her on Instagram. So it says on October 26th, she has it posted on 10 p.m. by Michael O'Connell. Amy DeBarge, Cherish the Day, scores a second season on own. Okay. And here, lovely Monday news. Thanks to OWN TV for second of Love, a Cherish the Day. Our writer's room is heading with phenomenons. Wendy Williams and Ted Shepard opens in January. A new couple, new romance, another series from Array Now. That is dope. Dope. Well, Black Girl Magic or Black Lady Magic, Okay. Anyway, speaking of this, now Monica, the singer, the phenomenal singer, and so forth, used to go with C Murder, who is a rapper who's been incarcerated for about at least 10 plus years, probably more than that, I don't know. And they used to go together back in the day. But Monica still has love for them, and she's still promoting even to this, recently since her and her ex-husband are no longer together. To this day right now, she's promoting like free C Murder and just trying to help him get out, whatever. And recently, even though Monica is not a Libra, there's nothing wrong with y'all Scorpios, okay? I know come to y'all personally, and I'm related to y'all personally. I have a nephew's birthday is November the 4th, and I have my brother's birthday is November the 9th, Y'all right, Scorpio. I know Scorpio season, y'all just stinging folks and shit. Don't get mad at me, y'all, if y'all are Scorpio here, and I'm just saying, y'all good. Libra still work though. Okay, anyway, this is from Bishop Official. And I used to go to them when before we had all these social media outlets. That used to be one of the main places I used to actually go to their website. Now, Nicole Bitchy, when she had a site, Concrete Loop, places like that to get entertainment, other info, whatever, right? But anyway, here's on their thing, where they're talking about commitment. Seabird promised publicly to give Monica everything she deserves when he's released from prison. Now, here's a little article, then I'll go on the slides. C Murder is ready to give Monica good sex and commitment? Seems like it. Earlier this summer, Monica took on a personal challenge to get her longtime love C Murder free from a life sentence and federal prisons, launching her Free Corey Miller campaign. Now the rapper is publicly promised to give his love a whirl when he's released. 30-year-old Monica celebrated her milestone birthday yesterday when C Murder vowed to give her everything she deserved in an Instagram post. Back in March, Guna gave her Dear C Murder heartfelt birthday shout out too. So it looks like he's returning the favor. Dressed up in full camo gear, The Boy Is Mine singer let her boo know that she was thinking about him on his special day. She even shared a few throwback pictures of the two together. Previously, Monica and Corey Miller's brother Master P bumped heads over her return interest in his life. Last year, singer divorced husband Shannon Brown after 9 years married and raising 3 children together. Their youngest daughter, Layla, is 7 years old. In 2019, to bring up their divorce, Monica released her song Commitment, where she outlined exactly what she wanted in a relationship. Maybe that will coming soon, C Murder, when he comes home? ? And here's the post that he has in there of Monica, like she's took a photo, like there's a bubble bath. And he's like this, happy birthday, Moses, and Monica. I hope your Earth Day was beautiful. This is the last one before I touch down. You will get everything you deserve. Being the woman and warrior that you are, love you, see. And here he has a picture of them when they were back together, dating before. Happy birthday. Yeah. Okay, it's the same thing. It's the exact same message. It's just a different picture. So, let's see how that turns out. But, I mean, if he said says to give her everything, do they, I mean, is there appeal? I mean, well, we'll see from there. And hopefully if he does get out, where it's not like saying he's about to get out, whatever, that, consider how she's riding hard for him, and once I guess to go back in a relationship with him, whatever, that it's, worth it. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyway. Now, also too, y'all, it's been a lot going on about Wendy Williams' behavior. You know, the How You Doing, used to be the shock jock back in the day, and it's been having a TV show for several years, and, so forth, and went on the controversy, she basically divorced her no good ass ex-husband, and so forth. But, she has had a past battle with addiction, and about 2 years ago, she even admitted back again she was in the sobriety house for having issues. So it's not something that she is not admitted or is up to, and, the reality is she is human. But y'all, the behavior, now they've been back in the studio, but of course it's been limited to the staff and audience, and mostly, they got people through Zoom and stuff like that as the audience, TV screens and stuff, whatever, right? And her behavior has been a little bit erratic for the past, couple episodes. Even though she had on Jazz Brandon said, I know y'all been concerned about my behavior, and she seemed like either if she was on something, she didn't take nothing beforehand, or, whatever was going on, but she was basically saying, I'm not perfect ever, it takes a lot to put everything together. So basically, what I took from that, y'all, is like she was trying to say, because of what she's going through, as far as trying to make this show all great and spectacular and so much pressure, that it was basically as if she was just, probably just stressed or just brushed it off. Okay, so again, I'm back on Official King Barbie, and here's what she says. Here's what Wendy William says. She didn't say anything this one. But, recently her DJ that was there, he had left, he's no longer there. I don't know if he was fired or he quit or whatever the case is. So, but on Ken Fisher's fight, he said, so she's back on that shit? Question mark. Wendy Williams alleged self-medicating, and her staff is shook as DJ Booth says y'all have no idea what's really going on. This past week, fans of daytime TV show host Wendy Williams were asking her to seek help after assuming that she was back on that shit. And according to some to come close to her, it's for good reason. Wendy Williams had addressed her substance abuse issues in the past when she revealed she was living in a sober living facility. This week, after she made headlines for pronouncing coronavirus carnova, she even made more as the show continued to broadcast throughout the week, and fans pointed out that she's slurring, forgetting names, and her eyes appears to be glazing over. Some claim that it seems to be reminiscent of her infamous Halloween fall several years ago, where she claims to have overheated. Several took to her Instagram post to share their opinions and tell her team to get her help. Quote, see the previous post. To our surprise, the show's former in-house DJ Booth has come forward and implied that there is something going on with Williams, but staff is too scared to say something. Booth, who has exited the latest season of the show, has been replaced by DJ says it would all come out. He wrote in the comment section of an Instagram post. Y'all have no idea what's really going on, and everyone's afraid to speak up because they don't want to lose their jobs. This is going to play out bad. I feel sorry for workers and victims. Excuse me? Victims? Okay, the folks over at Lumpy Scott also reported to have spoken with a source close to the show, detailing that things are apparently pretty bad, claiming that William is self-medicating, quote again, with prescription pills and some type of opioid. The production staff is at loss for what to do, the source says. Because of COVID, the staff sits in the audience every show, and they're constantly worried she's going to pass out on the air like before. Some days it's so bad, the producers will pull the plug and air a repeat, the source continues. But it is a big production and can't keep wasting money like that. It's an awful situation, and everyone involved around her is both concerned and over it. But what is sad about this issue is that, yeah, because DJ Booth, I just wanted to say the comment where they were talking about, even though it's a repeat, this is what DJ Booth's comment said. Wendy, here's Yuri Banks. You need to stop your show and seriously get help. Your camp is just watching you spiral instead of sending help. Shame on them. I'll be boycotting the show until you get checked into rehab. Drugs will kill you. Please get help. And Bev at some of that. She didn't listen to them. Probably why DJ Booth left the show. And that's what he said. Yep. And it will all come out. You have no idea what's really going on, and everyone is afraid to speak up because they don't want to lose their jobs. This is going to play out bad, and I feel sorry for workers and victims. Have a blessed day. Well, damn, that is a lot right then and there. But anyway, y'all, one of the last thing I want to talk about, because y'all, it is basically a lot going on this Birkin Battles, okay, which I talked about these damn freaking this damn freaking bags thing situation before, whatever, right? Now, y'all, and before I get into that Birkin bags, whatever, I want to say that speech of relationships things, now allegedly actually, not allegedly, not y'all, now you know Reginae, who is Toya's and Lil Wayne's daughter, you know, has been going back and forth with Lucha Weber, got 4 kids, whatever, and been back and forth. She takes him back, and it seems to be a toxic relationship. And I know it's a 10-year difference. I mean, 10 years difference to me personally depends on where you are in life. Like, if you're a teenager, you need somebody to late flirts, you know, that's a stretch right there, and so forth. But the Shaver was putting out looks like the possibility Reginae might have a similar view out there in Miami first, whatever. Because I follow now Reginae, it's only been like a month or something, but they're paying attention to the plank, and then they playing on her or picture, and they noticing on his story that it looked like the same exact like plank, a little bridge, whatever. Then it looked like her head wrapping one of his other pictures, whatever. And she has not said anything yet, and I'm like, they've been going back and forth more than the damn yo-yo itself, whatever, right? I don't know, okay, but hopefully she realized she could do better. I gotta say, I'm going by exactly what she said in her own words herself, and what posting this is basically like a back and forth, toxic, ass relationship. But you know, she's still learning. So, but anyways, it's been, like I said, I'll go to this, y'all. It is this whole thing with the Birkin battles. Now, like I said, it first started with tweet, you know, with the you know, with Sweetie's comment, which is actually, I think, a line in her in her songs, and so that she's up here, like I said, and so she's up here made this comment, and then it seemed like it's been a battle ever since it first started with the words. Now, I will say this, y'all, follow Sweetie. Sweetie is not only, you know, a rapper, and that's bad for model and stuff like that material, but also she, I don't know, she seemed like she can write in comedy and stuff, and can write some sketches and stuff, because actually she's quite funny, phenomenal. Like, even, you know, she reprised and did, like, you know, her own version of Friday, as far as acting out the scene with Felicia and Ice Cube character and Chris Tucker's character. But also, she recently, it was like she was like sitting here like doing her own version, like the Birkin Bag. The Birkin Bag was talking and stuff, y'all. Y'all gotta see the sketch, but it's actually funny. But she was like having her own version, I guess, of what is that, Harry Potter for women, or, you know, Harrietta, whatever. I guess instead, you know, with the Birkin Bag, it's actually kind of funny. So, like I said, she's quite entertaining, okay? And so, anyway, what we're going back and forth with this Birkin thing, y'all. The reason why I'm scanning, because it's so many, it's like a ping pong effect with this damn Birkin bag thing. Now, after that comment, it seems like it's been back and forth with this thing. Now, first of all, the Cardi B and her husband were actually purchasing Birkin bags in Beverly Hills when this whole damn thing started with like the Birkin bag. And then they was up here talking about you know, like, you know, which it was also good that that she brought it up, that, you know, there's nothing. I mean, yeah, Birkin bags is good, whatever that I did, my husband bought. But the Birkin bag don't basically make you. Cardi B was saying, like, you could be in Fashion Nova. Hopefully she was plugging her own line. Go ahead, and put that in. But she was like this, like, you could be a bad bitch with no label and stuff like that. Don't be, because Instagram life by this point is actually fake. Past this during Instagram. Don't sit here, be up here trying to fit in with nobody. Basically be yourself and stuff, and whatever the case is, but she was just basically saying, like, yeah, I might be able to afford these expensive ass stuff, whatever, and be by for me, but that does not mean you have to be this in order to be this shit. You still the baddest bee, as she says, the queen and so forth, whatever. You the real champ for the South or whatever, and that's that. So there was a couple people who had some stuff to say. All right, let's see here. Now, Little Dirk, for example, how many kids does Little Dirk have? Only like 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not trying to be funny, but he does have a lot of kids. And, recently, him doing that song with Drake, laughed when he cried. Okay. Now, he said, I just got a property. She ain't want a Birkin. Okay, that's good. You should invest in real estate, whatever, Take care of business, take care of your kids. Good for you, okay? Oh, and here, he cashed about what, that tax is like $11,000. He spent like $128 on some bags in the store. And this is prior to him and whoever was being harassed while buying this. Like I said, it's the Birkin Battles. And then he's like this, stop letting people on the internet tell y'all this is Offset, and this is, I guess before they left when he was buying her, these bags. Stop letting people on the internet tell y'all who can get a Birkin bag at the store and how many Birkins you can get. Black people having access to luxury shouldn't be debate. By the way, hip hop started trends. Now he is correct, because that's what Cardi B was talking about as well, beginning of her statement or live, mini, like a little video clip, and she was saying, which is true. The hip hop has started trims and stuff like that. Sales went up for Versace when Migos came out with their song, and when she listed certain brand labels, like how they started to come up with the songs. That is true. That's not her over exaggerating. That is true. And so besides this, okay, we got him with the Birkin thread. Okay, like I said, it seemed like that's been brought up as well. Like I said, the Birkin debate. Yeah, that's what she was saying. Okay. This is Cardi B had on her statement. This is from an official Ken. Okay, and let's talk about like more of the statement. It was like, it's crazy. After the whole weekend went by, the internet has still debated about Hermes Birkin bags. The debate it began after Sweetie and Quavo delivered a public service announcement telling women to dump their man if they weren't copying the Birkin bags. Which, like I said, I did hear prior. I haven't heard the song yet. Is a line from her new song, "Take Back to the Streets." I think from a new song. Featuring Janae Alco and I think someone else, but that's on top of my head, y'all. Comments were not received well, with people obviously missing Sweetie's intended point, which was likely if your man isn't helping take care of you, dip. Birkins usually go about $15,000, are not very affordable. For some, that's money should be going towards investments, a down payment for a house, a retirement fund, a business, and more. Those that can't comfortably afford a luxurious purse should buy it by all means, but to imply that if a man isn't worth your time, if he's not copying one, ? And that's how most seem to take Sweetie's statement. The two most recent people to get involved in all the porn argument are Cardi B and Offset, both being well versed in all things Birkin. With Barty's colorful Birkin collection, Offset's got his wallet out and spent over $100K on new bags for his wife. They both went online and told people to stop pocket watching and speaking about the significance of Birkin. Stop letting people in there tell y'all who can get a Birkin at the store and how many Birkins you can get, wrote Offset on Instagram. The picture he shared shows them both with their haul of the day, showing off 4 new bags. Black people having access to the luxury shouldn't be a debate. By the way, hip-hop starts the trends, he continued. Barty also chimed in, recording a video where she speaks to those who say that women in rap are depreciating the value of the purse. She explains that the people speaking about her her Birkin bags. Don't keep this energy with white hilarious. Now she right about that. The story. And here's a comment I think is sorry, I don't care if this comes out as anything but it is something. I guess she scratch off their Birkins have literally lost their value. The city girls and Cardi have gotten y'all convinced that these Birkin bags are easy to get. There are certain numbers of Birkins that are made per year. There are billionaires who spend months and years waiting on lists just to get one. These bags are supposed to be exclusive, and when you're supposed to be big in fashion world and have relations with these people to get one. That's why Rihanna has a Birkin bag that was only made twice, with Beyonce having another one. A little rap dear for mine who can't even land a Vogue cover or a #1 spot do not have an authentic Birkin bag. Sorry. So, and this is what she had posted, and she was like this. By the way, this is a tweet before y'all start with the fake drama. Like they say, people able to take off and afford it. Let it be their business. I'm just like, this is getting too much. And here's someone else was saying something about now. Kayla Cole, I recently found out she was YouTube, whatever. She's expecting a baby, whatever. But she's usually known for having these skits, and she's made a couple songs, whatever. But here she said, Kayla Nicole Jones coming through the message about all this controversy about the Birkin bags. And here she says, and one of her story modes on Instagram. And this is from the Shade Room Spread. The last thing the world needs now is a bunch of entitled, loud, spoiled adults having rich people problems with the Birkin debates. Why? What are y'all in a hurry to prove people you have more than already? It's essentially idiotic how this brought everybody to the table, but really don't. A great debate would be how can we help those who help us be able to thrive during a time like this? How can we change in classism? How can we rearrange this for too loud for the wrong reasons? It's not the time to stunt. Y'all flexing for obvious wealth and opportunities. A lot of people don't get to be a part of what made of you were able to be. So boastful uses. I'm disconnected all honestly and voted for Trump tax reasons. But it is true to think of. Remember Kayla Cole was in a little controversy, whatever. But I think there was a post that was just this was done in order to get publicity. This was all publicity, whatever. And I remember she was in a so-called three-way couple, and supposedly she had a boyfriend and they both shared a girlfriend. But later from Martin Lewis, which usually updates with valid information, be trying to say stuff just to say stuff. Martin Lewis on YouTube channel was saying that was nothing but publicity stunt, and she just with her man now, and like I said, I think she's 21 years young, and she's about to be a mom. I mean, she's already a mom, but she's with child now. And y'all, like I said, it continues on with this damn Birkin backspace. And Yaya Mayweather, which she needs to, there's allegedly that she might be pregnant, let me say scientists, whatever. And she been going back and forth with NW young boy, NW or whatever, NBA, never going broke again, NBA young boy. And she's doubled down the comments, and here's the shade room. She's talking about the Birkins, and it's like, but I'm about to go also, y'all, where we see where she get this behavior from. But like I said, she keep going back to this toxic ass boy. She need to worry about not hopefully having to go to jail, but assaulting another one of his baby mamas who was pregnant with their child, and and this dude up here disrespecting, calling her daddy, bitch ass daddy, stuff like that, whatever, and say all this shit. And then I think he dumped again, and she went back. I'm just like, girl, get your life together. And if you gotta slice and dice somebody, what the hell type of shit? She got her priorities set on the wrong things based on what I'm seeing, out there. Okay. And here we're going to start about her post. Again, it is the Birkin battles. Wait a minute. this is getting out of hand. I'm starting to see too many people on this app with Birkins like they're just some regular bags you can go buy. Some of these Birkins gotta be fake. I'm not saying, I'm not trying to be funny, but let's make some crystal clear. For one, you can't just walk into a Hermes store and buy a Birkin. You have to be like a member in order to buy them. Two, even if you're a member, you can only buy so many after a year. And because of this is why my dad sometimes goes overseas to purchase them. And we all know, how her father likes to stunt and shit too, whatever too. Just like, we'll let him continue. Then she's like, stop tagging me in this post. That man is damn near 10 years older than me. I'm pretty sure he wasn't talking about me. Even if he was, I said what I said. And ain't nobody I been getting Birkins longer than telling me that Birkins or something. And, it's going back. Stop letting people tell y'all who get a Birkin and internet. And, he shows a receipt off of the seat and she's referring to. And she is talking, well, I wanted to say, what she said in the comments, or when she doubled down on, is that if you see on the receipt that you can only, that it's only one Birkin bag that is on there, okay? That is what I'm saying, and I'm sticking with it, and that type of thing, okay? And it's like, what, at the end of the day, why are we checking people's pockets? And then her mom had to show, like, Yaya's not here yet, so she had to show in her live, and we see again, both of her parents had to boast, whatever. I mean, they're not together, but, the correlation to show, like, okay, this is what I got. And when there was a live post that was on the Shade Room, I don't see it right now anymore, that she had to show that, hey, this is here's my collection here, and all this stuff, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and this is all over who? But anyways, y'all, up there with this old damn Birkin battle thing. I am over it. That's it. Okay, here's another post with our official Kim Barbie. Now, Izzy, as if y'all know, she was a rapper, and she could be a model. And the most popular song was "I'm So Fancy," whatever. And sometimes sounds culture appropriating because she's Australian and her accent is totally different than how she raps, whatever, and so forth. But anyway, she used to go with Playboy Cardi, and she was able to hit a whole baby, and it's understandable because that's her business. That's her and the father's business. That's their business. And she had a son, and then she confirmed a couple months later on, not too long ago, that she does have a son. And now she's shown a picture of their cutie patootie baby, and it seems like the baby, she might be showing pictures of the baby because her and Cardi have recently broken up. And it's kind of like when Cardi B got mad at Offset the first time, but this time she had made it publicly more on her own terms, not where people are reporting and showing she was filing for divorce records, this time when it happened. But she showed the first time we seen a picture of Culture was after she got mad at Offset, it seemed like. I mean, just coordination. Not to say she actually did it, it just was the time frame. Made it seem like, okay, if you are mad at Offset, here's a picture of my baby. Ta-da! Okay. But anyway, here's the title of the article. Oh baby, Izzy Azalea shares the first photos of she and Playboy Cardi's son Onyx after proclaiming she is now a single mom. Baby figure time, hotshot. Shortly after confirming her breakup with Playboy Cardi by stating that she's now conceding quote raising her son alone, Iggy Azalea showed off her baby boy for the first time in some shots to her IG. Ain't he cute? Yes, he is. Hopefully these two can at least work things out to co-parent, but from the sound of things, it didn't end on good terms. And she had posted, what I meant last night is that I was raising my son alone. I'm not in a relationship. And she said something like he lost the real one. So, well, damn. Well, like Kim Barbie said, hopefully it's for the best. So, and I don't know what happened because she was like, you lost the real one. And it was something else. It was also from official Kim Barbie in a separate statement. She was like, because they were, as he said, I'm just saying here, Okay, Iggy it took to her IG story where she had quite a bit to say about loyalty. Iggy Azalea and Playboi Carti have been a pretty low-key and unproblematic couple. Unfortunately for both of these artists' fans, they haven't been translating this relationship in any new music releases. Then are still waiting on Carti's whole lot of red, which doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. Of course, these two recently bought into a son into the world named Onyx, which definitely is a good reason for not being occupied with the music world. And this was a previous post, that I'm reading right now. Regardless, it seems as though some are now speculating Cardi and Iggy have broken up, which she confirmed it. While such rumors are always floating around, it was Iggy herself that ultimately gave the rumor mill. Taking her Instagram story, it said, "People take loyalty for granted. That's why I'd rather be alone. You lost the real one." Based on her saying she would rather be alone while proclaiming the loss of a real one, it's easy to see why some would jump to the conclusion that the two have broken up. Iggy did not name names or further detailed issues, though people were convinced it must have something to do with Cardi and concluded that their romance may have ended. A convinced fan of Twitter said Cardi and Iggy broke up. Well, now Iggy go back to Aussie. So what the hell? Oh, someone else wrote, okay, but if Iggy broke up with Cardi this time, I would be sad because they're cute. But what if she finally makes breakup sad songs again? Those are always her best. Of course, I want Iggy to be happy, but I love me some sad Iggy. That's jacked up. There were also an individual who commented, from this, it looks like Iggy and Cardi are not together, ain't together no more. While some others were celebrating because they believe Cardi will release his new album sooner if they broke up. See, wishing bad upon people. Iggy and Cardi started dating in late 2018. In December, they moved into a new home in Atlanta together. Despite dating for more than a year, the pair have been pretty low-key when it comes to relationship. Well, maybe the co-parent, they might get back together again, We don't know that, but, same positive vibes on both sides. But anyway, y'all, I have ran my mouth again a lot. So anyways, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Hugs and love and all the job. If y'all, y'all about to do some Halloween stuff, because Halloween is this Saturday, October 31st. Get ready after that day to get an extra hour of sleep and stuff up here. And I'll see y'all next week, next month, unless I make another damn podcast. I'm out of here, y'all. Hugs and loves, and I'm out. When I'll see y'all in the next one, I'm out the door, and I'm about to go. I'm about to go out the door. I'm out. All right. Take care. Hugs and love, y'all.